how to save and submit the Hawaiian shirt assignment, and we'll just begin. You can see mine here. I've got it all laid out. I've got the name in bold and my name in normal sans serif. I've got a sample of my pattern art, sample of the button in a much larger size, and also a larger version of my label, all of which have been incorporated in my patterned Hawaiian shirt. So we want to begin by going to Save As, and you can choose to save the native Illustrator format or the Adobe PDF. Now the issue you're going to have with the PDF is it'll be much, much larger. So I'm going to suggest using AI in this case because everyone has access to the Adobe Illustrator software and they can evaluate it. So the reason you'd use PDF is to swap your file with a client, let them look at it and approve it. And they may not have the Adobe Illustrator software. So PDF, or portable document format, is a kind of universal format. All you need is the Acrobat Reader, which is free, in order to open it up and use it. So I'm going to choose the native format. Notice it puts a .ai on the end, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. And notice I've used the naming convention, last name, first name, Hawaiian shirt. So save the file, just click OK. It's saved onto my desktop. I should be able to locate it here somewhere. And then we're going to move that to there it is. I can just see it starting to write onto the desktop. And we're going to move it into Blackboard. So in Blackboard, you need to go to Activities and locate where the unit is. And here it is on Unit 6. Then you need to locate the actual assignment. Now notice there's a line under there. Notice it changes from an arrow to a hand pointing. That indicates an active link. You actually have to go inside that link, and then once you're inside there, scroll all the way down till you see all the questions. So under question 1, you click there and use the attach or insert file icon, little paper clip right there, and it's going to ask you where is that file. I can browse my computer and I can locate it on the desktop, there it is, and then look for my Hawaiian shirt. And there it is right there. That's still pretty large. It's 33 megabytes. There is one way in which I could make that a little bit smaller, and that would be to save it as a PDF, open the PDF up, and then reduce its file size. I'm going to see how this works though. Just be patient. It may take a little bit of time in order for that file to upload. So I'm starting the upload process, and then I want to just say submit. Like I said, it's going to take a bit of time, and I'll check back in a moment or two. Is open that up again, and I'm going to save another version. I'll save as, actually I'm going to export, file export, and save for web, and I'm going to use PNG 24. I'm just going to make it much smaller, and I'll save the PNG 24 version, Again, I'll save that on the desktop. So at least I have one version that's the native format that I've submitted for the very first question. And now I've got this PNG version, which will be much smaller, and it'll just reduce the amount of upload time that I've got. So I'm ready to submit that. Again, I'm back ready to submitting for the next question. Notice it's not a submit, it's a next button now. I click on that, browse my computer. I'm going to locate that same one, only it's the PNG. So you'll notice I had the original Illustrator. I also tried saving a PDF. It was about the same size as the Illustrator, so I created this PNG. Wow, like not even 10% of the size. So I'm going to use that. The upload process will go much quicker now. So remember, the very first one I submitted for question 1, an Illustrator file. I created a PNG version of it to submit for the other questions, which is fine. The reason I want at least one AI file is that if we are going to use your work in our annual, our printed annual, then I can download that and submit it. So I'll submit that work. Goes much faster. I can go to next, go through the same process, and browse my computer. And then I can go to location. There's the PNG version. And submit that. Submit it. Click next. It's just putting a link in there. The person evaluating it can click on that and they can view your work, download it, and so on and so forth. And browse my computer again, locate the PNG, and submit that. I should be getting close to the end. Next. This is for question 4, so we're almost there. Browse my computer, locate it, open, submit, submit, next, and here's the final question, question 5. There we go. Submit, submit, and submit. Bit tedious, but if you'll notice as I scroll down here, status for each of the questions is completed. So they can all be evaluated, then I can click OK. So that strategy of submitting an original for the very first question, it's a little bit long, but then saving a PNG or exporting, file export, a web PNG 24. Make sure that transparency for your PNG is switched off. That's really important. I'll just show you that just for a sec. So when you go File, Export, Save for Web, make sure that's switched off, okay? No check mark beside it. And there you have it.